second and final practice game.
ahead and say it. And if today was if you translate today's score to Papa, I'd beat her here. But at 5 spots, she would have beat me. I've joked about jumping ship too, but that's not a trend anymore. She does a lot of these. Are you simultaneously? Have you never done Caesar Dog? It's the done everything. And AMO just and you need to do it this year because it's a qualifier. Every other year is a qualifier. If you shoot Caesar Games in Texas this year, then you get to enter national. So tell all your friends. I need to get another bracket to work it out. Maybe we would get an answer question. He's real involved because it's in the San Antonio area, and he's also involved with AMO. So he would tell all your friends. Get the numbers up. Have a safe trip.
This will be your first and first score. Reminder, do not touch your arrows, target base, or target map until all arrows are scored.
Welcome archers to the 2026 Lancaster Archery Classic. What we're going to do is give away door prizes after each inning. So listen up to hear your names called. If it is, what you're going to do is after the round is over, take your Cooper tag or your ID to the registration area to claim your prize. First up, we have from X-Focus and Vortex. 365 glass lens, silk cover, and lens cleaner, value $170. Our winner is Cole Lytle. And from Darton, one of America's best bow spinners, we have a certificate for a Darton Exodus Pro of your choice, plus an ADV screen set, value $1,735. Our winner is Brian Powell. Okay, Archers, door prize time from Conquest Archery. We have a certificate for a SmackDown Pro 500 front and back arm of your choice. Value $773 for Tucker Atkinson. And from True Ball and Vortex, we have the Roots Point Pro Flex Release, True Ball hat, and a Vortex hat. Value $365 for our winner, Kevin Garman.
Spectators, if you could please be conscientious of those behind you. Everybody wants to be able to see, so if you can sit while watching, that would be preferred, but please try to be conscientious of those around.
And number 3.
Listen up from Easton and Lancaster Archery products. We've got certificates for a dozen advanced shafts a dozen super drive shafts, and 2 dozen points from competition archery, valued $410. Our winner is Jeffrey Falk. Jeffrey Falk. And from Carter Express, we have a dozen Tank 22 shafts, 1 dozen single RZ shafts, coat in 350 spine. The value is $379, and our winner is Jing Huang. Jing Huang.
We have one error, equipment failure on BGM. This one.
Archers, door prize time from Victory, Vortex, and Practice Archery products. We've got a dozen VTAC 23 gamers, 380 spine shafts, a certificate for 2 dozen Practice Archery points, and a Vortex hat valued $270 for Zachary Sackett. Zachary Sackett. From HHA, we have the Optimizer Lights sight with a 4-power lens kit valued $270 for Stephen Swanson. Stephen Swanson. right, archers, listen up. From Bowfinger, we've got the Medusa Max Pro Hour Rest, a rear riser mount and quick disconnect, value $290. Our winner is Michael Proctor. And from TrueFire, G5, HHA Vortex, we have a Synax Light Release, a G5 hour squaring tool, and 2 hats, value $280 for Derek McCord.
Remember, you must remember those spots.
Gentlemen, ladies and everyone, with a free spot target, walk back down there and number. In the order you're going to shoot it, please. Or if you're still there, number the target face for us. Thank you. Just use a pen. Just a pen.
Archers, once again, a reminder you must remember your freestyle target faces 1, 2, 3 in order that you intend to shoot that. Use pen only.
Archers, listen up from Big Yanni. We've got a booster seat pack, a booster release, and a booster scope kit. Value $480 for Anthony Castillo. Anthony Castillo. And from Fairline G5, we've got a dozen Tank 25 arrow shafts, a Sear X release, and a G5 arrow square jewel. Value $460 for Hans Clark. Hans Clark.
This is hand number 7.
Okay, archers, listen up. From CD, DXT, Blue Loophole, and Larry Wise. We have a DXT finger tag, CD Archery t-shirt and sweatshirt, Playing to Keep in Archery by Larry Wise, and a Loophole hat with decals valued $204 for Joe McLean. And from CDE and Vortex, we have the Torx Spider Stabilizer Kit, which includes a 30-inch front bar and a 12-inch side rod, and the CDE single offset mount, plus a Vortex hat, valued $570 for Lola Bramble. For Dorman C. the second. Okay, Archers, door prize time from Scott and Vortex. We have the STD1 release and a Vortex hat, value $301 for Dorman C. the second. Dorman C. the second.
had a good, yeah, I didn't look at as soon as I was on the ground, and then there was a wave. It was like two of them was coming. Because the sticks were so close to my face that you could see, like, I'm like, it can't be two of them. You know what I mean? Well, here I couldn't find it. My rep, like a little, like a little, whatever, like sticking in there, like being rolled around. It's like 30 yards on one. You know what I mean? I don't know. I still don't know. So I get up, I pull back to this whole idea. I'm there. I got a perfect shot. Right at like 30 yards. I'm like, I got this. I shoot. Right in the ass. The air is shoot. Right in the ass. Shit. Like, just stop walking. So I go across the road, like, okay. It's nice here. I'm like, 150 yards. Let me chase this thing down, die. I'll find the next day or day or whatever. I was out on that place, the road, off this side, off this side. All the same trail that guys are trained in the way up there. The lady from Coyote stuff. There's coyotes now. But that was big. That was a bigger rat. I just stand out here and walk. I don't know. That down the hole, we should go out and get the bird. You know what I mean? So I had two. I didn't take a chance. That and down. And here's
All right, archers, listen up from Excel. We have the Qualification 500 plane arrow stabilizer set, which includes a 30-inch front bar, 12-inch side round, plus an Excel hat. Value $625 for Sierra Light. Sierra Light.
And number 10.
means everybody gets a new target face. If you are on CB, you will move up to the 8th position and you will shoot second. If you are on AB, you will move down to the CE position and will shoot first for the remaining of the qualifying round. Remember, on the 3-spot targets, you must remember your targets 1, 2, 3 in the man. Thank you.
Okay, Archers, your prize time. Don't forget, if you hear your name called after the round's over, you take your quiver tag or ID to the registration area to claim your prize. On Excel, we have the ABS31 Plus scope with a perfect mount, micro-adjustable offset, and 2 Excel hats, value $390 for Brad Maggie. Brad Maggie.
Good morning, Vietnam. Hey, everybody, I heard you missed me. Hey, listen, sorry we haven't had any commentary. We had our Meet the Pros event. I had to go over there to that. It was going on the same time. Hey, it is what it is. That's where I was. I'm here now. Back in the chat. What are we up to? 8:40?
Questions?
So, questions, sponsors, scores. Please and thank you. I'm glad I came. We are in True Ball Excel, Dart and Black Eagle Archery Hall. Live feed sponsored by True Ball Excel, scoring by Dead Center. And we are at the half. And we have Mr. Kyle Douglas is the Lone Ranger. If this page would load. Kyle Douglas at the half, still clean. He is the only one. So last year we had a shoot off. If Kyle Douglas does it, 20 grand, he takes it home. Because there's nobody else. Let's just make sure no one's doing it in open. Nope. In open, Drew Hortman is leading the way, and he has a solid score, but it's 329, not a 330. So Mr. Kyle Douglas is our last hope. Hey, we got Rio Wild out here. Rio Wild, there he is. Rio Wild shot our first ever 660 at the Classic. He is the only 4-time champ of the Lancaster Archery Classic. Talking to Harold Kogar there in the Dart jersey, also known as Digger. But there he is, Rio Wild, a legend of the Lancaster Archery Classic. We will never not love seeing Rio Wild here competing. How is he doing? Let's check on that. He's in Masters Open Pro. Currently he's in 12th place. He would make the cut. In that class, it's still currently led by Grant Schleusner. Right now, Benton Christensen, who's a past champ of the Classic. He is in second on the per arrow average, and then my man Justin Hewish in third. If you didn't hear me say it on the last line, to me, that is the story of the 2026 LAS Classic. 1996 Olympic gold medalist Justin Hewish Obviously, that was with a recurve. Now he's out here competing with a compound, and he is currently in 3rd place in Masters Open Pro after just picking up the compound in December. He had a 5-month layoff, and he's giving lessons to Dr. Dre next week. How cool is that? I can see it. Liberty University. Shout out to Emily. What's that name, Alan? House plane? House plane?
No, house in.
House pin. Okay. Liberty University. Shooting Academy, Toronto, Canada. Let's go. All right. How are the barebow guys doing? Let's see. I'll give you a report. Barebow. Yeah, sorry folks for things being jumbled here, but we got a 3-ring circus going on between juggling stuff to get the tournament completed tomorrow.
Is Brandon close by?
There's 800 things happening at once today. So it is what it is in terms of our coverage here. What's important is arrows are being shot. All of them.
Knows that I'd get him too, but
So right now in barebow, it's still Friedrich Lundmark, still holding that #1 spot with the 574. Robbie Weisinger is currently seated 2nd with his per arrow average. He's shooting out here. Robbie's excellent barebow archer. He's won a bunch of stuff in barebow. And then Renee Becker. John Demmer in the top 10. Eric Johnson in the top 10. Matt Hudson in the top 10. Leo Pedersen, our reigning champ, Oliver Aukenholt, the Great Dane. Looking down here at these names. Zach Bissinger, NFA, what do you call it? Oh, my brain doesn't work. Whatever NFA's indoor nationals, that's it. I couldn't think of it. Grayson Partlow, past Lancaster Archery Classic champ. He's in the cut. Scrolling. Raymond Huang, our winner from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Reggie. He's at 63. So he's hanging on to make the cut. I didn't see my man. Rick Stonebreaker, he is in the cut currently. Spanky Brooks, where is Spanky? No Spanky. He wasn't shooting bare, but no, I saw it. There he is, Spanky Brooks. Ooh, rough outing, 104. He will not make the cut. Well, truth hurts sometimes, Kyle. We love Spanky. Longbow. Clace Anderson still holding with that 540. Nobody's touching that. Stephen Ola, Kenneth Jordan, Todd Hathaway. I don't know any of these longbow guys except for Matt Yaka and Lee Wilkins. Always shot barebow. Now they're shooting here in longbow. That's cool. About women's barebow. So we got Matt Yaka, and I believe, oh no, longbow would have been Matt said his wife had been in the cut, but she is not now. She's down at 20th. Bow Hunter, any changes? Nope. Logan Glassburn holding on to that top spot. Men's Open. Where's my man Tyler Weiss? 5th. We got Drew Hortman shooting right now, ahead on arrow average. Colton Hamilton, Landon Standish, Ethan Conway, and Tyler Weiss from our pro shop.
I hope he makes the final so you can talk to him on the stage.
Women's Open. Savannah Knofel. Savannah Knofel, first place in Women's Open. She was our champ here in Women's Open. What did we figure? 2019?
19 or 20?
It's on the banner up there.
22.
And then she switched to recurve. She shoots compound left hand. She switched to, it should be 22, right?
Is that her?
It's not. Can you see the other side? No, because that's. All right.
No, you go there and rip it back down.
Let me look here. Let's look it up. Lancaster Archery Classic. I think it was 19. Women's Open, yes, 2019. Savannah Vanderweyer. Okay, so then she won it 2019 shooting a compound left hand. She then switched to recurve to try for the Olympics shooting right hand.
Hey, Jesse.
Went back to compound this year. She said in December she started shooting.
And then see
Compound, left hand. What does she do? Come out here and throw down the score that is leading the way in Women's Open.
see if you can put it on.
That's just cool. She said it felt like being home, shooting the compound indoors.
Archers, listen up. HHA, Matthews, Ultra, we have 2 packs.
All right, let's take a look at recurve. How we doing? Let's go. Olympic recurve.
Dude, you're up.
Federico Mussolesi with a 623. Oh, AJ Clements, 623. Francisco, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, 623. Brady Ellison, 6th.
Like almost all inside out.
Brady Ellison's in the door. Michele Frangili's in the door. Nick Diamore. Jack Williams, past champ Jack Williams.
About these boys.
Christian Stoddard's alive. Joe McGlynn. Good old Joe McGlynn, still hanging in there. Trenton Cowles. Matt Knofel, Savannah's husband. Glenn Thomas, Northwest PA, he's still in the mix. All right.
You know what it is?
Well, women's recurve.
That's pretty much what it is.
And Casey Caulfield, 607. Jenny Musina, fellow Olympian, 605. Gabby Schlosser, past classic champ. Samantha Ensign from our Lancaster Joad. Aaron Mickelberry, always a factor here at the classic.
There they go.
Yeah, good Good run in women's recurve. Women's pro. I don't think we talked about that. Jamie Lee Moore holding on to that 6.56 lead. We take the top 16. We've got Jamie Lee Moore, Alexis Ruiz, Ella Gibson, Paige Pierce, Elisa Roner, last year's champ, Lisel Yatma, Isabel Geisbuehler, Irene Francini, Beretta McKee, Jyoti Venom, past champ, Rendon Brooks from Texas, number 11, Cassidy Cox, USAT and ASA shooter, Julia DiNardo, Rachel Flack, Marcella Tonioli, and Grayson Fletcher. She's squeaking in at 16. Grayson, when she was young adult or youth female for us, she shot a score that I remember would have been, I think it was the best, it was better than Women's Open Pro. Her score when she was in youth would have been the top score in Women's Pro here at the Classic. So she can put it all together. She was our Vegas champ last year. Only one to shoot a 900, so she won Vegas. We looked at Masters Open Pro, but we did not. Benton Christensen currently sitting as the top seed. Grant Schlusner, Justin Hewish, Lynn Hoke, my buddy Lynn Hoke from Iowa, Randy Morocco, Rio Wild, Griv, George Riles. And look at that, right at number 16, Jack Wallace. 3D Jack Wallace hanging on.
Is that what it is, right? Shenanigans? Are you kidding?
Because I called her twice, she hasn't answered.
Yeah, it's funny. She lives here. That's funny. You're a funny guy.
So Open Pro, let's talk about what we got here. Let's talk about who is in the mix. Of course, Kyle Douglas, still clean.
That's crazy.
33 11s now. Mike Schlosser, number 2. Jacob Slusars, number 3. Bodie Turner, number 4. We got Matthias Fullerton, Christopher Perkins, top 10. Louis Price, Sawyer Sullivan. Robert Householder still alive. Louis Holmes, Gaius Carter, Jimmy Lutz, Dane Johnson, Dave Cousins still alive. Past champ Nick Cappers, Braden Gellantine alive. Taylor Spoelstra. Down here. Sam Suter, 3D Archer in 42nd. We take the top 64. He's hanging in there.
I got you on camera.
Levi Morgan, 51. I was told he did 0 practicing for this. And hey, you know, Levi shot a 649, so his X count wasn't as clean, but he shot no 9s. So, good for him. Jeff Rainey, fresh off back surgery, he's in the mix. Isaac Sullivan. Right now, the cut is 646 with Colton Anderson. That is the cut right now in Open Pro. All right, let's see. Here's my friend Digger Kogar. Shoots senior pro in ASA, so I will be spending a lot of time with Digger and the other ASA archers here in about a month when we go to Foley for the Hoyt Easton Pro-Am. Foley, Alabama. We will be there, bringing you all the action. Sponsors. True Ball, wait a minute, first that guy right there, Golden Grain on his jersey right up front there. Golden Grain is a shop up in Northwest PA. Folks there are great friends and partners of Lancaster Archery. Shout out to them. But sponsors, True Ball Excel, Dart and Black Eagle Archery Hall, live feed, True Ball Excel, and live scoring, Dead Center. $20,000 for a 660. Only one man left to claim it. Kyle Douglas, the last man. Can he do it? He can do it. Can he keep those nerves? You know, he just shot a 660X at Rushmore Rumble. 660X, that's a 660. So he just did it 2 weeks ago, and that was shooting 5 arrows per end, which can be good and bad. You know, you're used to shooting 3, and then 4 and 5. Sometimes you can have some issues. Also, it can help you in that you can keep that rhythm going for 5 arrows versus stopping at 3. There's the man, Tim Gillingham. The hammer got a letdown. Uh-oh. He's not liking that. Hardest working man in archery right there, Tim Gillingham. He works at these tournaments. He's there in the Gold Tip Bee Stinger booth when he is not shooting. Same thing at every tournament. He works those booths. I appreciate that about Tim. Always willing to help. Always willing to argue with you about archery stuff. But I like to press his buttons, so I have no one to blame for that but myself. Levi Morgan is at the Lancaster Classic. Yes, he is. We appreciate him. This is pretty much the only indoor he does anymore, and we appreciate him coming out. You know, we like seeing him shoot, but obviously he's a huge hit at our Meet the Pros and just walking around. Kids take pictures with him, get autographs. That's why we like having him here. We know the fans like to see him and take pictures, etc. So we appreciate the heck out of Levi coming to this tournament. I'm sure it helps that we're 3 hours away, maybe 4, from his house. But yes, this is the one indoor tournament that he has done every year. Tim also is always ready to answer any questions at any shoot. 100%, yes he is. You got a question, Tim's your man. He will answer it. He will talk to you forever. I've never heard anybody say they felt like Tim brushed him off. He'll stand there and literally, he will stand there and talk to you for an hour if that's what you want to do. He's just one of those guys. We think he's awesome. Youth leaders. Yeah, let's take a look at that. We haven't really talked about the youth. Let's check them out. Let's see what kind of scores they're throwing down. Youth Open. Here we go. Christopher Fong with a 6.56. Hey, that would play in Open Pro. And this is a youth. Mason Springer, 6.52. Caleb Kiocho, 6.52. Easton Rupp is currently seated second. He's shooting now with a 393, 10.9. Chase Crotty. I believe he won Rushmore Rumble in the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember reading his name. Chase Crotty. Or at least he podiumed at the Rushmore Rumble. How's Dan Ditterline doing? Well, hold on. Let me get Youth Female Open. Let's see. Chloe Nelson, a beast. Our reigning champ in Youth Female Open. When she decides to turn pro, watch out. 6.55. She's currently got a 9-point lead over the next Taylor Miller, who's a Lancaster Joad. That's no slouch of a score either. These young girls, they can shoot. Okay, Senior Open. How is Dan Detterline doing? Currently, he's number 1 with his per arrow average. Top score is a tie between Richard Stark and Glenn Talley. Glenn Talley's a past champ. Dan Detterline's a past champ. That's in Senior Open. Hey, Bahamas Barebow, shout out. Yeah. Thanks for coming from the Bahamas, where I'm sure it is much nicer weather than it is here. Bet you he's not waiting on 18 inches of snow. I don't know, whatever it is. Some amount. Fawn Gerard. Yes, Fawn Gerard leading women's barebow. PJ came back, and now we have 1,000 people watching. Boom. People just decided to come back.
They didn't like it when we went to dinner.
Yeah, people didn't like it when we went to dinner. Sorry, man. It was between dinner and Meet the Pros, and it was just, like I said, there were 800 things happening at once at the start of this 4:30 line. We are here. Shout out to Wopena Archers, New Jersey, celebrating 77 years this year. Our own director, Jason Will, is celebrating his 77th birthday this year.
Oh, my knees! I've been married for 20 years. Hey,
And number 13.
there's the man of the day, Kyle Douglas.
Yeah, right after he shoots. Can we do one of those like
Uh-oh. No, that's good. That's good. Good. Zoom in on that. Oh no, I think that's it. Focus in. Oh, that's so close. So that's a 27/64 diameter. Usually, if you're inside that 10 line, you catch the 11. It's looking like he is right there at that line. That's gonna be a close one. I am not sure.
he said Morgan Station.
Kyle didn't like it. We're gonna find out. Is that the end of our 20K? Soon as we show up, 20K goes out. There's the man, Raymond Huang, who I infamously introduced him. The computer said Reginald Huang. So I asked him in the finals, hey, should we call you Reginald or Reggie or what? And he said, you can call me Raymond. And I was like, what? He said, my name's Raymond. And it's not computing in my head. And I look over at the computer and it says Reginald. I said, it says Reginald. He said, yeah, my name's Raymond. But after that, everybody called him Reggie. He went on to win and people were chanting, Reggie, Reggie. He embraced it. He has a hat that says Raymond Huang, and he has it crossed out and says Reggie over top. So he embraced the nickname. Good dude. We like him. Good shot. That's 10. Yeah. It's looking like I'm seeing 10-10 on Ray. I don't even know what to call him. I always get screwed up. He's Reggie to me.
Just take the target for this next arrow.
Let's get this last one. Yeah, look at that. That's a 10-10. Oh, 9. Hey, Imberbo, that's good. He's only got one in the red on those 3 targets. Looks like they've shot 3 ends. But we want to see this, how we're calling this Kyle Douglas arrow. What do we got? What do we got? Let's follow him down. Get in tight on that. He's sitting. He's slouched in that chair. He's not looking.
He's been sitting there. Too. Yeah, beat him down there too. But just make sure you stay out of that way.
Sometimes it's hard to read. It's hard for me to read Kyle's. Oh man, the top one's in. Oh, that's out.
Yep, it's out.
That's out. Nope. That top one is in. The bottom is out. Yeah, camera guy, you got to go to the other side if you can. There it is. We have a miss. All right.
Nobody's getting
No
20K.
20K at the 2026 Lancaster Archery Classic.
No.
That's the end.
That means it goes to the video crew.
That means that we said that goes to the video crew, right?
Yeah.
We said that earlier today.
Yeah. And on that note, please thank our sponsors so we can continue to pay for this thing.
Please, we thank our sponsors: True Ball Excel, Dart and Black Eagle Archery Hall, live feed, True Ball Excel, live scoring, Dart, not Darton, Dead Center.
Dead center.
It was a D.
There's a D on the end. There's no D. Pan. It's like cone.
Oh, darn it, Kyle. Hey, keep it rolling though, my man.
Yep.
You're not out of it yet. Kyle Douglas has never won the tournament, so he could still do that. Yep, there he is. Shucks.
But it's not over. Long way to go yet. Hurts.
That stings.
3's up.
It stings the nostrils. Shake it off. Shake it off, dude. Keep it rolling.
Just gotta get to the
You're good
He'll be alright.
for the tournament.
He'll be alright. T, come off it.
So Matthias Fullerton is on this line. What did he?
He dropped one.
He has
I don't know if
dropped
he
one
dropped
early. So this is what I'm saying. You know, we come to expect. You know, we were talking. People were like, "Oh, 3 660s, more than 3." It's not easy. These guys make shooting archery look easy. It's not easy. 60 times you have to be that precise. I'm sure Kyle could go home and run off a string of 100 X's in a row. Got to do it in the tournament. Whoops. Sorry.
Also on other drive, he had that tomorrow, but everything else he hasn't tested it yet.
He has it.
Yeah. But yeah, all the video stuff's also. Thanks, dude.
How did Jamie Lee Moore do this year? How did she do? She's leading Women's Pro. That's how Jamie Lee Moore did. She is in the catbird seat going into tomorrow's eliminations. Oh yeah, let's talk about that in case you are unfamiliar with our format. So what happens here is, let's take Open Pro. That's where we're at. We take the top 64 based on the 60-hour qualifications. We rank them 1 to 64. Tomorrow morning, it's NCAA style bracket, 1 versus 64, 2v63, 3v62, and so on. And we're going to whittle down the field in that division until we have 8 finalists. Then we go back, we re-rank those 8 based on how they shot in eliminations. Every arrow counts at the Lancaster Archery Classic towards your final ranking. We're going to rank them 1 through 8, and then we go into what we call our shoot-up finals. Number 8 versus number 7. The winner of that, number 6. The winner of that, number 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can come into the finals in the 8th seed. You still have a chance to win it. And folks often say during the competition, if somebody gets on a run, a lower seed, and they beat a couple people, and then get knocked off by the number 1 guy, they're like, that guy won all these matches. Well, the number 1 seed earns the right to the easiest path to victory based on every arrow shot before the finals. That's the spoils of shooting the best during all the other arrows. You get the easiest path to victory. The lower seeds have a chance, but they have the toughest road to get there. that's how we do that. Some say it's not fair. We think it is. "20 yards looks like 40 when you're competing." Correct. I can vouch for that. The one time I shot the Classic in this venue, I went up there on the line and I was like, holy cow, why does that target look so far away? But it's not. It just looks it.
Representing number 15, everyone gets in the target face after you score. Remember, if you have a 3-spot target, the number done with an 8 pen, 1, 2, and 3 in the order you are shooting.
Okay, archers, listen up. From Easton, Farm Express, and Matthews, we have the Easton Pack Mule Hip Burger, a dozen Farm Express Pack 27 shafts, and a Matthews hat and decal, valued $350. Our winner is Olivia Hale. Olivia Hale.
Maltese face targets, don't forget to write 1, 2, 3 in the order that you're shooting with an 8 pen on your target face.
usually the way it goes, right?
Be a slight delay for makeup error. All right, everyone, we're ready to go. Prepare. And number 16.
Okay, I am back. We got 5 ends to go in our last qualifying line of the 2026 Lancaster Archery Classic. And then we're on to eliminations. There's a young lady shooting longbow. Let's watch her shoot. Look at that. See that? She's having fun. That's the way archery should be. Pretty good form there. Wooden arrows in longbow. You can shoot split finger. You can shoot 3 under. If you're 3 under, you can be no more than 2 millimeters from the arrow. Basically, that's so you eliminate string walking. There's another longbow. Gave that one some English. Oh, is that 61?
No.
Oh, get him to go to
We
6.
were there. We got it.
You know about him.
Yeah.
99 years old.
Yeah. You can talk about it, but we can go back. He can see him.
Let's,
Three.
yeah. Okay, we're going to line it up. I forget his name. BCY Bob. That's all I know him as. Bob from BCY. I don't know his last name. We have an archer out here on lane 61 who is 99 years old. If you find him, I'll recognize him. White hair, obviously.
Alan, use camera 3. He's 4 still up. What? 4 still up. Use camera.
There he is in the back.
3's closer to him.
Sitting down
You have these backwards.
with the white hair.
It's been a long day.
Right in the middle of your screen, you can just see his head.
We'll get a shot on him.
99. Props.
Yes. Let me set it up. It's set to something different. Yeah, dude, just this is almost over. Let's get from there.
I got it. That's all set up.
Oh, really? What's it on? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I got you.
There he is. There he is. 99. Come on, I gotta find his name. There's Robbie Weisinger, was just in the face in the camera. Man, do I hope I am able to come out here and do this when I'm 99. Let's see. Maybe if I see, I don't know what he's shooting, that would help. Is he shooting longbow, bare bow?
Shooting Olympic.
Olympic Reeker, okay.
Olympic Reeker or bare bow. I just wanted
I don't think he's Olympic recurve, maybe bare bow. Let's take a look.
Archer's door prize time from Carlos Express, HHA, and Vortex. We have a dozen Carlos Express 1025 shafts, HHA hat, and a Vortex lens cleaning kit with decals, value $230.
None of the names are ringing a bell. Can I look up by target? Participant list ordered by target.
I'll show you where to go.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We just got to get to 61. And then I think I'll remember it. No. Eddie Mitchell, William Alderson, Sal Zaccardi. No, none of those ring a bell.
What if I pull an all-nighter till knowing my child the way she's been waking up, I'll be up for close to 24 hours. You're crazy, John.
All right, we got to get a look at what target he's on.
60.
It's 60?
Yeah.
Tanner Stevens. None of these ring a bell. Anthony Morgan. John Howard. None of those sound like the ones. Let's see where he is. I looked at 61. What's he shooting? Wait, is he shooting an open setup? Jim Plowen, I believe you are correct. The internet always knows. Look at the finals area. I want to find this guy's name. Jim Plowen, I'm told. What is he shooting? What's his bow right there? Oh, yeah, so I forgot. I was looking in the wrong recurve. So he would be a Masters Olympic recurve. Yes, there he is, Jim Plowen. Well, that's Dan McCarthy. That's not Jim Plowen, but let's go to Jim Plowen, camera guy. There he is. 99. I don't care what anyone else does. That's the most impressive at the thing at the Lancaster Archery Classic 2026. 99 years old. How cool is that? He's from Minnesota, the internet tells us. Let's watch him shoot. I want to see how a 99-year-old guy shoots. Shooting a recurve. Look at him. He moves pretty good. Talking there. I am. I know how I feel at 58, and he looks like he feels better than me.
That's because he probably doesn't go to Shady Maple every week.
I don't go to Shady Maple every week either.
Or every 10 days.
Every other week. I want to see him shoot.
K2, can you make your way down to 61? And just watch where you're going there. Don't get, I'd rather you zoom and not get super, super close to the archers. Try not to move.
And number 17.
Here we go. Coming up to the line is Jim Plowen.
Just keep that.
Look at that. There's him. Let's yeah. Looks pretty good. There he is. Whoa, back up. Whoa, back up. Back up. Go, one more arrow. I mean, come on. Look, that's not a lot of shake. He's holding that thing better than I could. Props to you, Jim Plowen. Thanks for coming out. That's awesome. at him staying up there on the line, even respecting his fellow competitors. You don't want to make any sudden movements when folks are at full draw. Jim Plowen, folks. So that's what's cool. That's one of the many things that's cool about archery, because look at that. There's that young lad there, also shooting Olympic recurve. All ages out here at the Lancaster Archery Classic. That has to be a record, 99. I've never heard of anybody, even that old, shooting the Classic. We're going to give him the record for being our oldest competitor. Yeah, a little walk down there, getting a look at everybody on the line. There was Joe McGlynn we just passed. Staple at the Lancaster Archery Classic in Olympic recurve. Eric Weber with the hat, with the cool hat, Mad Hatter. Am I making that up, that his name's Eric Weber? I think it is. Sometimes. I'm good with names. Yeah, that was on the shirt. I think his first name's Eric.
You can literally read all the ASA boxes where they're from.
He's probably shooting Masters Open. Let's see if we see him in here. Eric Weber, got it. Nailed it. That is correct. I thought that was correct. I mean, I've seen him before, I know that, so I thought that was his name.
Okay, archers, listen up. From Carter Express and HHA, we have a dozen.
Brian Martinez with an 11, 8, 7 or 8. I can't see if that one's touching line. There's Matthias Fullerton's. There's a 33. 11, 11, 11. Nate Adkins, an ASA competitor, won the last tournament of the year, the Classic. His first ever ASA win as a pro. That was awesome to see for Nate. I believe that's another 10 for Kyle Douglas. He had a low arrow. We zipped past it, but we'll check his score, but I think he shot another 10. That was an ASA archer. Can't remember her name. Show them our finals area with the lighting. Check this out. That's going to be the big stage, and then the targets are.
Yes, checking to make sure you can.
Show them the targets, director. Yeah. Look at that. Would you like to be up there? Got to come and compete. To have that in your sights for the shoot-up finals.
I'm making your graphics. I gotta fix some things off the crate. They don't switch.
There's Rendon Brooks and Kenna Stevens on the left. Two Texas ladies. How are they doing? They're both shooting women's pro. Okay, women's pro.
And number 18.
Rendon Brooks
I'll
and
probably use that thumbnail for the other stream.
Kenna Stevens not in the mix, but hey, they're out here and they're shooting. 3D's their main game. So we're a month away from the first ASA in Foley, and what I've heard is there's a bunch of 3D archers who come out here. They shoot this tournament because they want tournament pressure. They don't really care how they do. They want to feel the tournament pressure. There's Emily McCarthy on the right. And Jordan, her last name was Dearman. She got married. I don't remember her new last name. She was on the left. Emily McCarthy, 3D archer. And actually Jordan, that's her main thing too. Let me see what her married name is now. Jordan Boardmeyer. That's her new name there in the left with the LAS brim clip. Thanks for rocking the LAS brand, Jordan. That's Grayson Fletcher next to her, our reigning Vegas champ. Sam Suter behind Grayson. Sam Suter, he's just a cool dude. Mainly a 3D Open Pro. Realtor from Kentucky. That's a good look at Jordan. Look at that. Hits that hinge pretty hard. Hey, whatever works. If it works for you, fine.
Archery, man.
Doesn't have to be. Folks say, oh, you have to do it this way. There's 90 ways to skin a cat in archery. If you can do it the same way over and over and over, that's what matters. There's Joe McGlynn from Pro Line Archery. In the purple, yes. He has been competing at the Classic for a long time. I want to say he's been at most, if not all of them. Pro Line Archery is his shop in New York. Ozone Park, New York. Here. Yes, he is the owner. Pro Line Archery is Joe McGlynn. We appreciate his support. But even more, we appreciate the support of True Ball Excel, Darton, and Black Eagle Archery Hall. Live feed, True Ball Excel, live scoring, dead center. There's Joe getting ready to shoot his last arrow. Olympic recurve he shoots. Has always shot that as long as I can remember him shooting it. Great shop is Pro-Line Archery. Matthias is the only pro that actually looks like he enjoys shooting. That's a great observation. And yes, Matthias does look like he's having fun no matter what. I think some folks may forget this is archery, man. Yes, you got to be serious, and there's money on the line, and this is the job. But this is archery. This is not, you're not a surgeon. You're not a surgeon. You're not a police officer. You know, the stress is real, but this is a sport. We're lucky to be able to do this. Look at that. XX9 for that archer, whoever that is. I just got a brief shot of it. Killer right there. Oh, XX9. Yeah. That's a 9. Nice. I don't know. Someone is shooting. Oh, it said recurve. Recurve open. What is recurve open? It must mean Olympic recurve. That's a weird. I don't know why his tag said recurve open. That has to mean Olympic. Casey Smith there. ASA Pro. What is that creature? Is that a duck? Is it supposed to be a bee? What is that? I don't know. Something cool someone has on their bow. From Argentina, yeah. Cheers from Argentina. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to come down there one day and catch some of your giant brown trout. Jim Pleon made the limbs on his bow. All right. Is he wearing Hokas? That's probably how he got to 99, wearing Hokas. All you haters out there. I love my Hokas. They might not be good for archery, but they are good for my back. Let's see. He's not. We were told he is not wearing
He
Hokas.
said they look like Skechers possibly, which is a close second to it.
Possibly Skechers. which is a close second to Hoka's, but not quite as comfortable. I tried every sneaker in the book, and my legs would hurt, my back from doing all this. This weekend, my hip is killing me. That's unrelated, but my legs and my back, fine.
I'll be lucky to get out of here alive.
Yeah, I'll be lucky to get out of here alive. Laying it on the line for archery.
Dude, you're just out there laying on the floor with the microphone.
I'm just gonna lay down in the middle of the floor in front of the archers and just commentate from there. Wheel me out. Hey, there we go. Archery zone. My man, Tony Taza.
Archery zone there. Oh, that's okay. You went past it.
We saw the jersey. Johnstown, excuse me. Let me say it in the proper vernacular. Johnstown. The archery zone from Johnstown.
Johnstown.
That would be the appropriate Yinzer's accent from out there.
What end are they on?
Just colorful.
Oh, this is 19.
I gotta update that one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
There's the man, Dan McCarthy. ASA Pro, Open Pro. I'm sure we'll be talking about him and Foley in a month. You know, Dan doesn't invest in indoor what he does in 3D. That makes sense. But an excellent shooter. He has finished third at Vegas. He has made the Lancaster Archery Classic finals stage before. So he can shoot. It's just, I guarantee you right now he's pulling 73 pounds.
I guarantee you.
And
I
who,
bet you he shoots pretty.
why would you do that? Except if you're a 3D archer and you want to be shooting the same thing now that you're going to be shooting in a month. That's what he's 24. Oh, there were Jim's shoes. I just got to look at from the cameraman. Yeah, they are not Hoka's. Here they are. The key to longevity in age, comfortable shoes. I'm sure those cowboy boots are great for stability in archery. No way are you wearing them for a weekend walking all over the place out there. Not happening. Especially if you're closing in on 60. What distance is it? 25 meters? No, it is 18 meters, which is like 19.6 yards. 20 yards. But the meters distance is 18. And I've heard folks say, oh, you got to back them up. They're getting too good. You got to back them up. Well, hey, we didn't have a perfect 660 this weekend, so obviously there's still room for improvement. We didn't even have one. But more importantly, you think about the clubs all over this country, all over the world, that are set up for 20-yard shooting. And suddenly you're going to make them back up to 30? How does that, the impact of that
If anybody goes over,
is just huge. This is the distance. We're not having a ton of people shoot perfect scores every tournament. We're fine. 20 yards, 18 meters, we're good.
oh, you found the shoes too. Another update. Another update. Let's figure out what
Are we updating the shoes? We already saw the shoes.
So we're gonna do shoes now.
There they are. What are they? Skechers, right? That says Skechers on the tongue. Who's gonna tell him he's wrong? I'm not. He's 99 and he's here.
All right, you're clear. Yes.
I don't know if they match or no, I don't think so.
Yes, they.
I mean, they don't clash, but I don't know if I would say they match.
Okay, archers, listen up. From Shibuya, we have the Shibuya Barracks Adjustable U-Bar, Ultima Recurve Rest, Ghost Dampener, and an umbrella, value $240. Jack Pringle. Jack Pringle.
I don't remember us going this late last night. It's after 8. We still got one end to go here. Yeah, we started this line at 4:30. This is going to be a 4-hour line to the nose. Dan McCarthy giving a look. Give it to him, Dan.
No, I thought you had to wait for the camera. Someone asking me the total number of archers this weekend.
Total number is just over 3,300.
Oh, 33.
A record for us here at the Classic.
Three's up.
And we still have room for more. The Thursday lines are not yet full. And if we needed to, there's other areas of this facility that we could move into. We believe we've figured out like 5,000 would be about max. Hey, let's get there.
What do you think? In or out?
Oh, I'm going in. So the problem is there, it's a black arrow. What's touching, it's an Easton 2712. But that end is black right there, so it's blending in with the line. Is there part of the hole between the arrow and the line? It's hard to tell. Might be. Like, look at that. The line is cut, but was it cut on that arrow, or is that second arrow in that hole? I don't know. We're not there. From here, calling on the screen, I'm calling it in. PJ's Sneakerhead Podcast at the Lancaster Archery Classic. You got it.
That's good.
You got it.
Who made that comment? That's awesome. Spinal? That's so good. That's an amazing comment.
You haven't ever ranched, have you, PJ? Nope, I haven't.
You ranch. The only ranch you do is dipping your chicken tenders in it.
Yeah, my ranch is limited to the stuff you put on your salad. I'm sure there's things where those cowboy boots are the proper footwear. Walking up and down these things, these hard floors for 10 hours,
To the other side.
that ain't it.
111.
Or at least it ain't it for me.
All right, thanks, dude. So that's what I didn't see the same coach. One more in.
When you wear boots all day, you're used to them. I used to wear boots all day. And then I was like, man, my back and legs are killing me. I changed to sneakers. All right, that's a little better. I played around with many different types of sneakers. Got to the Hokas. It's like, here it is. This is it. I never got used to boots when I wore them all day. But, you know, I don't need boots for walking in here. I get it. There's things where I need my boots. Hunting, hiking, things like that. Yeah, I want boots. In here on a flat ground, I don't need boots. I'm not riding a horse. I don't need to put spurs on. Yeah, Bodie Turner had spurs on his Crocs. I'm not cool enough for that. Oh, Kyle. So let's see. Did he drop another one? We were wondering. Lancaster Archery Classic. Open Pro. Kyle Douglas. He only dropped one. So going into tomorrow, we don't want to jinx anything, but currently we have Mike Schlusser, Jacob Slusars, Bodie Turner, for sure, have each dropped one. Looks like it may also be Kyle Douglas and Matthias Fullerton, but they're still shooting. Shoot. All right, here we go. Final qualification arrows at the Lancaster Archery Classic. Thanks to all of you who have tuned in over the past 2 days. We appreciate you. The main action comes tomorrow. So we're going to have eliminations in the morning all over the floor. It's a free-for-all. We're going to have all 17 divisions shooting elimination matches. You can't cover it all. We do what we can to keep you updated. Try and find the best matches, but there's no way to do it well. We do what we can. But we'll start that at 8 a.m. And then we'll go into our finals matches, and we hope you tune in for those. Remember, we are thinking that we'll be able to broadcast every one of our 17 finals, 17 divisions that have finals. We think. For sure, we'll have about half of them, 8 of them, I think it is. For sure, you're going to see longbow, women's barebow, women's pro, open pro, Olympic recurve, women's recurve, men's open. There we go. Cheering for finishing the round. And that's going to do it for us. Tune back in tomorrow for the finals, the eliminations and finals of the 2026 Lancaster Archery Classic.
Introducing the all-new Easton X10 3.2mm Parallel Pro, engineered for compound competition at the highest level, and recurve competitors preferring a parallel design. The Parallel Pro 3.2 delivers enhanced ballistic efficiency with greater energy and momentum retention downrange and less wind drift, making it the premier long-range outdoor arrow for all-around use. Engineered for champions. Built for the podium.